All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. We'll call it video. So if you caught the last couple, we've dealt with some rain. Last time wasn't as bad as the time before. The time before that, we got soaked. So what I was thinking is I'm gonna go somewhere where it's not raining. So that's what we're gonna do. We're actually halfway there. I'm gonna go inside of Walmart and get some groceries. So we're gonna do that. And I also need some propane. We're gonna have to stop and change out a tank. And then I think it should be all we need. All right, go in the store, get our groceries, get on the road. All right, guys, we have finally arrived. It is not very cold out, 39 degrees. So it's actually warm enough to rain. Not really what I was wanting. I wanted much colder, so if there was anything, there'd be snow. There's definitely snow on the ground, but where it's so warm, it's just like snowball snow, you know what I mean? But as you saw, there was almost no bread left at Walmart. Just some wheat and that stuff I buy. I don't know why nobody likes that artisanal bread, but anyway, I heard 3 or 4 people talking about a storm that's coming in. So apparently we're gonna have a blizzard. I don't know. I checked and it just said winter weather advisory. So, might wake up to a foot. I doubt it. So what we're gonna do, get ourselves a fire going. It's getting a little later in the evening. And I'm getting pretty hungry. So we're gonna get a fire going. We're gonna open us up a camp soda. And we're just gonna hang out, relax, cook something tasty, wait for the possible snow to come. All right, fire is going. Gonna let that burn just a touch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a beverage that I've not had in many years. Miller Genuine Draft. I want to say Genuine Draft's an older beer, right? Like it's been around forever. Probably not a date, right? I doubt it. No. Doesn't even say like a percentage. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I knew that. Anyway, cheers, guys. Oh yeah, pretty solid. I like these. And I like Miller High Life. I can drink Miller Lite, not the biggest fan. I would definitely take this or a High Life over a Light. That's pretty good. Couldn't get 1 or 2, had to get a 12 pack, but I was pretty sure I liked them, so I'm not that upset about that. But we have fairly minimal work to make this dinner. It's gonna be good. I make this every winter, and I've been looking forward to it for a while. Super easy, anybody can do it. So what I'm gonna do, we'll sip on this for another minute, let that burn down. Prep time should just be a few minutes. We're gonna get started on this. I'd like to let it simmer as long as I can. And I know some of you guys like the Dutch oven, so we're definitely going that route. I like it too. And we're gonna see if we can't make us a fancy grilled cheese to go with it. Well, not really fancy, fancier. To me, a grilled cheese is normally just some butter on bread, slice of cheese, melt it, done. We're going up just one little notch from that. I'm hoping that my cheese choices were good enough, because I know the go-to is just a good old slice of American. Like, it's good on burgers, it melts great, like Velveeta or Kraft. So I don't know, we're gonna find out. If you guys happen to notice, we did a lot of great value shopping. I've never had their pre-cooked bacon, so we're gonna find out if that's any good in the morning. I wanna say I've had their brand mozzarella. I don't know. My memory is not good enough to remember anyway. But anyway, let's go prep some stuff and sip on our soda. All right, we're gonna start by chopping us up an onion. So the nice thing about this meal, soup, dinner, is it can just be one pot. So what we're gonna do, scoop aside a little butter for a Dutch oven. All right, we got our onion in. We're gonna throw this on the fire, let those saute down just a little bit, then we'll throw the sausage in. Right, onions are doing pretty good. It's about time to throw the sausage in. All right, onions looking pretty good. You can't see nothing. All steamed. There you go. Onions good. These are about to the point where I want to take them off, cut them up. It's nice little bite-sized pieces. All right, that's all that cut up. Now we just need to throw it right back in the pot. Now we can mix everything together. One whole 32-ounce unsalted beef broth going in. One whole 25.5-ounce hot pepper Oliveria jar going in. Wow, that is really on there. Here we go. And jar number 2. Going with a little oregano. Do a little basil. And of course, you know we're going in with some garlic. So I bought fire roasted and the extra hot. I don't know which one to go with. I think I'm going to try this. I think it's going to be better. The extra hot does have a pretty strong flavor. I think we're going to get enough spice out of the hot sausage, the hot peppers, the hot cheese, and the hot sauce we've yet to try. Yeah, we're going with this. All right, give it all a good mix. I'm going to let this go for, I'm going to say at least an hour. Put the lid on there and let it simmer away. If you noticed, the onion cooks down quite a bit, right? So even that big onion looked like a lot. It's really not that much when you make that whole pot of soup. I'm a really big fan of onion. I even could have went more. But I think that'll do. That can of Rotel obviously isn't much. It doesn't really affect it a whole lot. But I think it's going to be a nice addition. I'm still kind of half tempted to throw that extra hot in there, but I don't know. I think I'm going to skip that step this time. But some of you may be asking, why don't you just use like the ground Italian sausage, right? Well, I've tried it like that. It's just not the same. I don't know why. I'm guessing like the casing on that Italian sausage has something to do with it. I don't know, it just tastes better. Another thing you can do is you can also do that right in your crock pot at home or your Instapot. And the Instapot's nice because it has like the saute. So you can do all that, throw your stuff in just like I did. It'd probably be done in like 10, 20 minutes. I don't know. Instapot's quick. I usually do it in a crock pot because I'll throw it on at like noon and just let it go for hours and hours. But I still saute my onions and the meat first, chop it up, then throw it all in the crock pot. But nice and easy, nice and filling. It's going to be really good on this nice chilly evening. What I'm going to do now is go sip on my beer a little bit more, sit here and wait for this soup to cook. Coming along nicely. Gonna let it go for another maybe 20 minutes or so. All right, let's get a slice of our Sara Lee artisanale bread. Some of you may remember my little tip from last time, submarine dressing. Has like a bunch of seasonings in it. I really don't know what, but it's really good on a grilled cheese. Pretty much anything bread that you grill instead of butter. Do a nice little layer like that. Put that down. Now we'll go in with a slice of mozzarella. I don't know how good this is going to work, but I am a fan of mozzarella, so I wanted to give it a shot. Slice of that down. Now for hot jalapeno and habanero jack. One slice of that. Top piece of bread. A little more dressing on top. Doesn't need a bunch, just enough to where it doesn't stick. Alright, we got our soup off to the side staying warm. And we'll just go right on top of that. So while the grilled cheeses cook, we got some hot sauce to try. Quite a few actually. 10 Acre Gifts, never heard of it. So apparently we got some that are just a little hot and some that are supposed to be really hot. I don't know. We have smoky sriracha, ghost pepper, pepper extract, scorpion pepper extract, chipotle hot sauce, cayenne hot sauce, and habanero hot sauce. The sriracha is the only one with any calories. It's only 5, if you can see that. I don't know which one's going to go with this soup. I don't know. I'm thinking the extracts are going to be hot because, I mean, that's what they do, right? Even has like the little dropper. Ghost pepper. Cayenne heat level is 4. You're never gonna be able to see that. Like little squarish kind of bottles, kind of like those. Could go for the cayenne, start off easy. The habanero also has 4 little peppers. And I'm thinking the rest are gonna be a little hotter, maybe. Nope, chipotle only has 3. That's some really dark chipotle sauce. Alright. Sriracha. It also only has 3, which sriracha is usually not very hot. I'm thinking smoky though, that might be pretty good. The ghost pepper extract has 4. And then the scorpion pepper also has 4 little peppers. I don't know if 4 is their hottest, or if there's one above that. You think they would have the hottest one in here. I don't know. I think what we're going to do is we'll start off with the cayenne. Kind of go from there, see how it tastes. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. It smells just like any other plain old hot sauce. It's pretty good. Not overly vinegary. The really vinegar heavy hot sauces are not my favorites. See, that's crazy that has 4 peppers for a heat level. And the extracts have the same thing. Like, I don't understand how an extract would not be much hotter than that. That's really not bad at all. Flavor wise, that's up there for just like a plain old cayenne pepper hot sauce. I give it like a 7. That's pretty good. Heat, I do not see 4 peppers. It's got a little kick. It's hotter than like Cholula, but not by much. Oh, it's gonna be good in there. All right, check on the grilled cheeses, and we're probably about ready to start pouring out some soup. Let's see how the grilled cheese turned out. Nice and gooey. That is looking good. Just cut in half. Hard to do one-handed. And no cheese pool, but still be good. All right, let's see how it turned out. Not bad. You know you gotta dunk it in your soup. That is a good grilled cheese. Get a little bit of kick out of that pepper cheese. Definitely get that good mozzarella flavor. I expect it to be a lot gooier, but still pretty tasty. Let's see. See that? Well, soup turned out definitely nice and cheesy. The cheese on that sandwich actually had a little bit more of a kick than I expected. It's probably equal to that hot sauce actually. It's definitely not intense, but got me by surprise a little. Temperature's finally dropping, by the way. I think I'm seeing a couple real light little snowflakes. All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. This is going to be a huge mess for sure, and way too hot to eat. You hear that? It's like sleet or something. Something's coming down. Anyway, that is good soup. If you guys have never made this and you like sausage and peppers, you need to give this a shot. Coming down pretty good. This is hitting the spot right now. Finally getting nice and chilly out. Nice and cheesy, nice and spicy. Same with this grilled cheese. That spicy cheese in there just gives it like a nice little kick. See if you guys can see that coming down. Definitely some kind of a ice, rain, snow, sleet, something. Soup's really good on its own. You know, gotta try the hot sauce. All right, give us a little dash here in the corner. Pretty sure it's gonna be pretty good in here. Put a lot of cheese in there. Yep. That's good in there. I like it. Put me a little bit in the whole bowl. I figured it was going to be good, but you never know. You may be able to see it on the back glass now. Oh, definitely. Little ice balls. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some snow. All right. I'm going to slurp on this a little bit. Make a huge mess, get it all over myself. And I'll check back in with you guys. All right, dinner's done. Very tasty, very full. And I got enough to last me like a month now. So, you can't probably see that in the camera, I don't think. But it's doing something. It's like, it's rain. It is. I'm trying to lie to myself and say that it's kind of snow, but it's not. It was like little ice balls for a while, but yeah, just rain. Just can't avoid it. This is our life now, camping in the rain. But we got plenty of firewood. Definitely gonna stick that fire up nice and big. I'll ride it out for a little bit. I guess it starts downpouring too, or we'll just jump in the back of the truck. But for now, let's go stoke up that fire. If you guys can hear that or not, but there is a gust of wind coming in. Still definitely raining, if you can see that. All right, get ourselves nice and warm here. Wood's a little wet, but it'll burn. Fire feels nice, but I'm pretty good and soaked, so I think it's about time to get in the truck, fire up some heat, get on some dry clothes. Definitely glad I stopped and got the new tank. Fire has a little bit to go, but I think I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it from a distance. Dig out this heater, fire it up, because it's the first time I've used it this year. Still not cold. It's just a little chilly because I'm so wet. But Still no snow. All right, get this off here. Nice, shiny, new tank. Get our adapter hose hooked up. Nice and snug. Now, let's see if I can do this one hand. I doubt it. Get the other end. Right into here. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to work this thing. It's been a while. Pilot, I think you gotta turn to pilot. Maybe hold it. Normally does not take this long. Oh, we got a pilot. Hold it for a second. Turn it to low. Take right off. There we go. Yep. We're gonna be nice and toasty in no time. Alright, went ahead and got my curtain put up from the last camper top. Did it the same way, just zip ties, drill a little hole, ran a bungee cord just because it's what I had, nice and easy. Strung the lights up, just been hanging out in here. I think it's way too hot, so I want to shut that off, kill the lights, and probably go to bed. You guys even see me? Maybe a little bit, yeah. So, still no snow, it's just rain. I think we were lied to. But everybody's got a month's supply of bread and milk now, so at least they're good on that. Alright, now I'm killing the lights, going to bed. Good night. Oh, good morning, guys. Oh, can't see my breath, can you? Maybe. It's a little cool, not too bad. I didn't run the heater all night because I knew I'd burn up, but I slept good. I could hear and feel the wind gusting really hard. I heard precipitation hitting the camper top a couple different times, so I know it wasn't snow the whole time, but I can kind of see around the curtain some white on the trees. So I'm kind of curious if we really did get this blizzard that we were supposed to get. Let's see. Yep, I guess we did get some snow. Actually, it's still coming down a little right now. It is really bright out there. But I'm gonna get up and we got a breakfast burrito to make. I'm gonna make it back here. A little windy out there. I've not cooked anything in the back of the truck ever, I don't think. Let's give it a shot. This feels pretty dangerous actually, but we're gonna give it a shot. I got the truck running, trying to thaw this thing out a little bit because it is covered in snow and the doors are frozen shut. It is pretty chilly out. I have not checked the temperature yet, but that wind is fierce. All right, let's see if I can do this without burning this whole truck down. The potatoes are on. We got these Simply Potatoes Signature Seasoned. I've had these before. I know you guys have seen them on the channel. They're really good, and definitely beats cutting up potatoes. Just going with some Bob Evans. This is some of the better like breakfast sausage I've had. Like Jimmy Dean's is okay. Like there's a few that are all right, but I seem to like this one the best. I think we're just going to crumble some of that right in the skillet. This is really working out so much better than I thought it would. Plus with that thing going, it is plenty warm back here. Might have to do this again. It's kind of fun, really. All right, time to heat up a little bacon. We're just going to throw it right inside there because it won't take but a few seconds and it should be warm and ready to roll. Sausage is done. Of course, bacon took no time. Potatoes are good. I think we just got to cook some eggs and roll us up a burrito. Use a little scramble. It's going together a lot easier than I thought it would for being in the back of the truck. This shell has seen better days. Hopefully we can work with it. Get it kind of warm, should roll up fairly easily. Let's try this Great Value pre-cooked bacon on its own. It's not bad, but it's not great. I've had the Black Label and what was the other one? Oscar Mayer. I would say out of the three, that's probably like the least flavorful. Like, it has a little bit of that hickory smoke flavor that it's supposed to have, but just not quite as good, but it'll do the job. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Oh yeah, working just fine. All right, I don't know how to do this because normally I have like a surface. Well, I don't have anything back here but the bed to try to roll this thing on, so I guess I'm gonna try to do it in the skillet and not completely burn my fingers. All right, first layer, we're going down with the cheese. Go down with the egg, which I'm pretty sure I made too much of. All right, potato time. Definitely made too many of those. Go down with a few strips of bacon. By a few, I mean 4. Crumble in a little sausage. Definitely made too much of that as well. All right, I got you guys at a really weird overhead angle, so I'm hoping you can see this. But I'm going to attempt to roll this in a hot skillet. This is a bad idea. Don't ever try to do this. And it's tearing on me already. Yeah, this is not going to be easy, especially when you overstuff them. Okay, start to go over. Tuck and roll. Very hot. Shouldn't be doing this. Keep tucking. Keep rolling. Definitely overstuffed. Keep tucking. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, that's a burrito if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Just about perfect. That is perfect. Pretty large, but pretty perfect for me. Let's see if I can cut this thing in half one-handed. Let's say maybe. Not too bad looking. All right, let's see how it tastes. Not too shabby. You know, we got to try our new hot sauce on it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. All right, give us a little right there. Yep, that works. If you're just into cayenne hot sauce, that might be for you. Like I say, a little kick, nothing too crazy, but definitely pretty tasty. All right, I'm gonna finish chewing on this thing and probably clean up a huge mess that I made back here. Messy, but it was fun. I would do this again. So after I get my mess all cleaned up, I think it's about time for a coffee and then get out in that cold breezy air. You guys can hear that or not, but it's blowing pretty hard. And we got a couple good inches probably. I think everybody was being a little bit more dramatic than anything. They were kind of acting like a blizzard was coming. But I like it. I'd definitely take this over rain. Just wish it would have started sooner so we wouldn't have got soaked last night. Because my other hoodie and my clothes and my hat and all that's completely soaked. But this time I did bring my rubber boots, so they don't leak, and that's a plus. Those brown slip-on boots that I usually wear, they leak pretty immediately now, so definitely glad with that choice. Coffee's good. It's that same Cafe Bustelo, I think, or however you pronounce it. About done with that jar, so we'll probably be on to trying something new soon. But that is a pretty hefty breeze. I think I'm kind of done with standing in it for a minute. So what I think I'm gonna do now is go over here and try to clean up this mess, because it's a lot, and see if I can get out of here. The hill coming into here is kind of steep, a little windy. It's like not a 1 lane, but it's not a 2 lane. So it could be a little slick, I don't know. All right, we made it. I gotta be honest, I had just a shred of doubt, but the old Ferd did it. Shouldn't have doubted her. That hill is pretty long and steep, actually. I don't know if the camera did it any justice or not, but has quite a few big old turns, like one sharp turn, I think. And I got clear to the very top, last right turn, and it just started to spin just a little. So other than that, didn't spin one time. Pretty pleased with it, actually. That's the deepest snow that I've had it in. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go and see if I can't make this trip home. Pert near blizzard. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the soup. I can't wait to go home and heat up a big old bowl of that, because if you guys are anything like me, you like soup better the next day. I don't know why it tastes better, but it does. So, thank you guys for tagging along. Tune in next week. We will do it again. Stay tuned for that. We'll see what we can get into. But for now, thanks for watching.